Yo, what is up? What is up, guys? Dar is back, and today we are back on our American medium line. We are on the T2 medium tank. We're gonna start off with first impressions in game. I've had this thing for a little bit. You see here, I started my crew out at 50% with the free crew, just because we were gonna do a review on it and so forth. They're up to 63%. It's taken me that long. This tank in a tier 2 is a major hunk of shit. There's no ifs, ands, or asses about it. Now I am using the 37mm M5 gun because I don't like these autoloaders. They just spray bullets everywhere. You see here, you got 20 damage, 30 damage. I'm doing this one does 40 damage. Big difference. Penetration 48. 39 and 30. So again, I stuck with this one. The accuracy on this gun says 0.46. I think that's complete and utter BS. This gun can't hit the broadside of a barn. That was my major complaint. Can't hit nothing with this thing. You look at these other guns, 47. 0.5, so this here's the actually majorly accurate gun. Yeah, this thing. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's worse than the other ones as far as the accuracy goes. But yeah, this thing is a major hunk of shit. As far as weak points, anywhere. Hit this thing anywhere. I mean, you can see there's no sloping here on the front. What I guess would be considered the underglacius there. Or just the front, just pound the hell out of it. There's your viewports, the gun, the whole 9 yards. This thing's just a hunk of shit. The next, as a matter of fact, the next one, let's see if we go, where's our tech tree? There it is. We go to our tech tree, we go to America, and this M2 medium tank, it just annihilates it. You put this 75 howitzer on it, this thing one-shots the T2. I mean, this thing it's a piece of shit. It's not even worth getting for, a fun tank, really. It's just a hunk of shit. Alright, so now that that's been cleared up, I mean, we got 170 hit points, 22mm. I mean, nothing really has any good armor, at tier 2, of course. Yes, it's up tier 2. But, yeah, this thing wasn't fun whatsoever. And, had a game tonight. We won. That's the one we're using for the review, just so I can move on and get past this damn thing. Alright, so now that we've clarified how wonderful this tank is, look at our details here. Now, this just says it was an experimental medium tank developed from 1930 to 1932. However, this model never saw mass production. Couldn't really find a whole lot as far as this tank actually existing. It did. There's a couple. I think there's one or two still in existence. One being in the Aberdeen Tank Museum. This tank was built by the Ordnance Department and confirmed to have to be 15 tons, and was based on the British medium Mark II tank. In 1931, the hull had a 37mm gun, which was removed, and a 30 caliber MG was added for anti-aircraft fire, which I'm assuming they're talking about this gun right here. Originally, it had a 47mm gun in the turret and a 37mm gun in the hull, which again, right there. The 37mm could fire which is the one in the hull, could fire a 1.9 pound shell, damn near a 2-pound shell, out of the muzzle at a velocity of 2,550. I'm assuming we're gonna go with kilometers per second. It doesn't specify. But yeah, so that's all I could find on the tank. I mean, even Wikipedia said this thing doesn't exist. This was actually a whole different type of site I found, specifically based on World War II vehicles. So, this tank is exactly just grind through it and never look at it ever again. So, let's get to our gameplay and we'll see what I was able to do probably my best performance in this thing. I don't know what it is, guys. I mean, you know, you've seen some of my gameplay, like on the game, you know, KB5, especially guys on live stream. This thing was, I just couldn't do squat with it. I really couldn't. Now that next one, whatever I said it was, the M2 medium tank, that thing's phenomenal. I remember playing it. It was awesome. We're gonna get to that. Matter of fact, as soon as we're done, I'm selling this thing and picking that one up. So let's get to that gameplay, guys. Alright guys, here we go. You see I am second from the bottom of the list. Up against, so it says I'm up against the T18, which is a badass TD. I love that thing. Can't wait till we start covering the TDs on here. Excuse me. Alright, so this is a defense, and we are up on top of the hill. So basically spread out, cover the 3 entrances over the track, and you can hold this map fairly easily. Unfortunately, this is a low-tier game. I do not like these low-tier games because nobody knows what the hell they're doing.
Let's go!
But that's alright. So I like to typically cover the north flank. I'm usually up there by myself. Sometimes I'll have, you know, like 1, maybe 2 buddies, but usually by myself. That's where I'm gonna head to. This thing is fairly fast though. I mean, see, I came down that hill at 39 kilometers, holding at 39 all the way across the field. So that is, I didn't even look, but I believe that is the top speed on this thing. Oh no, we hit 40. But yeah, this thing is pretty quick. I do like that aspect of it. Fast reload, I believe, it was right around 2.5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. I don't really remember. But I did like, you know, how fast the thing was. My major complaint with this tank is purely the gun. And I don't like the, you know, the auto loaders or these low loaders. They just spray bullets everywhere. So I set up for my usual plan down here, just to cover these tracks, you know, blast people as they try to come over. There's the L2 light over there. Trying to cap the base a little early. Little early to be trying to cap the base. I see his Panzer 3A creeping up over here, so I'm gonna try to give you some spotting in. And there's nobody here. There's like seriously nobody there. See, I'm not gonna be an idiot like him, but just really like that guy just run over there. Then I wait a minute. There's nobody here. There's seriously nobody here. I mean, he would have let him up by now. Is that already somebody got him? Oh, there he is. Now they got him. There we go. Alright, so let's follow this Panzer 3A around here. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get to somebody. The idea was to try to sneak back here and try to outflank these guys. At least that was the idea, anyway. Speed this up a smidge here. Ooh, look at this tank go! That goes fast. As a matter of fact, it's probably pretty close to as fast as the Tier 2 light tank for the Americans as well. Like I said, it's not a slow tank. It's just this gun sucks so much ass. I can't hit shit with this damn thing, and a lot of times you get up against Tier 3s, you just don't live long enough to, you know, try to get in close to them. There's an M2 medium. And hit the ground. Yeah, I know that TD's there, so I'm trying to get some shots on him.
We didn't even scratch them.
Damn it, side didn't even scratch him. Granted, he was, what, 443 meters.
Enemy is hit.
There we go. Hit on a Panzer II.
We nailed it.
Oh,
back.
nice hit on an M2. And he's like, oh hell no, you didn't. Look at him coming after me. So I knew he was right there in that vicinity. I figured I'd try to take a few more shots. Maybe I could get him. There he is. He's still still sitting there. We got that FCM up there. But I'm just barreling across that. Panzer III's coming across. Our people are coming across the tracks. So I figure, well, I'm just going to barrel in here. And they got that M2 for... Oh, you did not just shoot at me.
We didn't
Bam!
scratch them. Looks like that one
Bam!
went right through.
Another one, another one, another one.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
See ya. Smoked him. I actually killed something. Woohoo! And all they have left is that D2, Mighty Duck. Oh no, I always think that old movie. Come on. Come on. I want a shot. I want a shot. Let me hit him. Shoot him. Oh, and they killed him before I could get there. So that's game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 416 experience, 3,000 credits. I destroyed one and then damaged DM2. Fired 23 shots, hit with 7. And I didn't receive any hits. Luckily. So, yeah, that's pretty much all we got on this thing. Grind through it. It's, you know, it's not a very long grind, and never look back. That's my advice to everybody on this particular tank. I know the next one at M2 is a hell of a lot better. And I'm probably going to have a lot of fun trying to cover that one. As long as we can get some decent matchmaker. I know sometimes those tier 3s get really screwed on the matchmaking. So this will be a short video, guys. So please remember to check out all my social links below. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know how shitty you think this tank is. And until next time, I will see you in game.